Hello, people. It's Chris Angel coming at you with another episode of Marketing for the Rest of Us. And tonight we're talking about putting your dreams on hold. So today, one of the favorite things our family does is have an evening family snuggle around a show. We love to watch different shows. We watch Master Chef Junior, Master Chef. There's a hilarious show on Netflix called Schitt's Creek. That's hilarious. There's all sorts of stuff we watch as a family, but there's something about hanging out on the couch at night, watching a show with a blanket covering all of us. Our dog is snuggled on top of us, and we just watch a show, and it's amazing. We love it. It's great. For us, it's great family time. And tonight, I had to bounce out of family show night to capture a thought from one of our shows. We were just watching America's Got Talent, AGT. What's up, AGT? And there's this lady who she watches. She sings Spanish. I can't even talk. She sung in Spanish. And I believe it was We Did It Our Way. Whatever that Frank Sinatra song is. I Did It My Way. I'm pretty sure that was it. I don't know, but that's what it sounded like. So here's the deal. For 21 years, she has been a correctional officer. So she's been in corrections for over 20 years. That's her career. And so at the end of her song, everybody loved it. I thought the soundtrack in the background was cheesy, but whatever. But she had a great voice. That was great. And Simon Cowell asked her, you have a great voice. What did you like? Did you have a dream? Did you put it on hold? Like, what happened? And she said that she got a degree at a college in vocal performance and criminal justice or corrections or whatever it was, right? So she had 2 degrees. She had a degree in vocal performance and criminal justice. And in that moment, I just saw so many of us, like her, pursue the thing that sounds practical. We pursue the thing that sounds logical. We pursue the thing that sounds like it has a future. Because God forbid that the thing we actually want could have a future, right? She got a degree in vocal performance. It's like getting a degree in psychology, and then you go to your family and they're like, "What? What are you going to do with psychology?" Or you get a degree in English. What? What are you going to be, like a teacher? There's no money in teaching. There's no money in vocal performance. There's no money. See, that's the thing, right? Listen, that's it, right? There's no money in blank. You fill it in. There's no money in blank. There's no money in coaching. There's no money in marketing. Everybody has an opinion about where the money is. Everybody has an opinion about where the money is. And this is hard for those of us in business. We've had to go against the grain a lot of times. We've had to think this is what's cool about entrepreneurs. We listen to our soul and we go. Even if the world doesn't agree with us, our family doesn't agree with us, our friends don't agree. Even if we don't agree with us, because listen, half the time we're like, why did I get into business? What the hell am I doing? There's no money in this for me. And yet, what's cool about entrepreneurs is we go for it. There's something about what we believe as entrepreneurs, and we put our heart into it and we go. And I love that about entrepreneurs. I love that. What we don't do is for the most part, we don't put our life on hold for 20 years like this singer on America's Got Talent who had a degree in both corrections and vocal performance, who chose vocal performance because I'm guessing that seemed like the more logical career choice. As entrepreneurs, we're like, screw it, I'm going, I'm in. Now, we may put on hold the results we want. We may fight for and long for the life we envisioned, and it may take way longer than we hoped it would, right? But as entrepreneurs, we go for it. Now, that being said, I want to say there are some things that I feel like we put on hold. mostly out of responsibility. If I think about my own life, I have all sorts of things I wanted to accomplish earlier. It took me way longer than I wanted to get to where I am. Most of that was out of, there's this really weird balance between hustle and grind while staying true to yourself. And I lean towards staying true to myself over grind and hustle. Like, I will defer to staying true to myself if that means listen, I won't sell out in order to make $1. I prefer to stay true to myself if that means losing $1. And I think there's a lot of people in our tribe, who are the same way. Like, we will lose $1 to stay true to ourselves. That's different than this person on America's Got Talent. Like, I get it. Like, she totally went for the safe call. She went for the safe bet. I think most of us in our tribe aren't like that. Like, we went for it. But in going for it and in going for it and staying true to ourselves, we missed out on a lot of quick dollars we could have made if we simply would have sold out. If we would have sold our soul to hustle and grind, but we're not willing to do that. So, here's what I want you to know. If you're in a space, I mean, the whole reason I created this show called Marketing for the Rest of Us was that I believe a lot of us are stuck. We didn't go the safe route, like the person on America's Got Talent. She went the safe route. We went all in. We bet it all on entrepreneurship and our vision and our business. But in doing so, we weren't willing to sell out. So we went all in, but we weren't willing to sell out, which is awesome. But it means it was a harder road for us. It was a harder journey for us to find success, because while everybody else is sitting there spamming people and being aggressive and closing and manipulating and, all the crap of the industry, we weren't willing to do that. And so we didn't find quick dollars. We didn't find quick success. So this is why I created this show. And if this is you, this is who I'm trying to serve, because I feel like there is an opportunity right now. There's a window for those of us who have an authentic intention to really help people. And we don't have to sell our soul to make that impact, to make that difference. So here is what I think is required. Like, ultimately what has to happen is we need to get really clear about what it is we want to say to the world. Now, once we're clear about that, once we're clear about what conversation we want to lead, we can actually move into finding our tribe. Like, if you would actually go live and talk to the world about the mission you're trying to create, the people you want to serve, the perspective that life has given you as an entrepreneur, and you actually go public with that conversation. It means in marketing today, you have to go public. You have to go live like I'm doing right now. You have to type things out. You have to be visible in order for people to interact with and experience the change you want for them. Okay? Now, once you do that, once you find your message and you go public with it, you have to be consistent. And that's a massive problem for most of us, because we feel like we've said it all before. We're like, I've already said this. I'm not going to say it again. And yet, in a world of lots of information, you have to keep saying it. It's just part of the game. I'm sorry that you have to play the game. That's just part of it, right? Now, I think you can play it authentically. I think you can play the game authentically. And part of how to do that, I actually created a course around this recently, and you can go grab that course at groundswellmethod.com. Groundswellmethod.com. It's 5 videos over 90 minutes, and you can actually walk through the mechanics of how this actually works. But listen, if you have a difference to make, if you had a vision for what your life was going to be as an entrepreneur, and then you got into entrepreneurship and you bumped into the responsibility and the hustle and the grind and listen, it's brutal. Being an entrepreneur can be brutal. But here's the good news. The silver lining is that I think people want authenticity right now. I think they want to experience people who are real. So if you can be real, if you can access that transparent part of you that started business, that has a message for people that actually matters, I think this is the moment. This is the opportunity for you to rise, for you to earn attention through your conviction. And listen, I created this show to keep this conversation alive. But if you want to take this conversation to the next level, then I think you should go to groundswellmethod.com and just take the free 90-minute course. It's got 5 videos over 90 minutes, and just look at how I prescribe you and I make this difference in the world. You have a difference to make. I have a difference to make. And that's what's so cool about you. You didn't go the safe route. You chose entrepreneurship. Good job. And now, if you really want to take that to the next level, you've got to embrace marketing at the next level. And it's going to require more of you than what you've currently given. It has of me. It's required more of me than I had given in the past. But I have upped my game, partly to make the difference, right? And partly to lead. Like, I have a marketing agency. So I have to keep pressing, I have to keep moving forward and pressing the edges, pressing the boundaries in order to expand so that I can share back with you what I've been learning as I go, right? And at groundswellmethod.com, you'll find the course that actually teaches you what I've learned and what I think you need in order to take your business and marketing in an authentic direction to the next level. So let's wrap with this. It takes something, right? To go all in on your dreams, to not play safe. And you've done that. Awesome. And now, to go beyond that, you have to take your marketing to the next level. So, here's to you and taking your marketing to the next level. Thank you for being an authentic entrepreneur. And until tomorrow, when we go live for another episode of Marketing for the Rest of Us, have a great night. Go to groundswellmethod.com, check out the course, and I'll see you tomorrow.